Okay, so 2 days. That's how long we have until Invincible Versus drops. And honestly, I've been going back and forth on this one in my head for a while now, so let me just talk through it like I would with a friend over coffee, because I think this game deserves that kind of honest conversation rather than hype or cynicism. So what is it? Invincible Versus is a 3 vs 3 tag fighting game built entirely around the Invincible universe. The comic, the animated series on Amazon, all of it. It's developed by Quarter Up, a brand new Los Angeles studio founded by several members of the team behind Killer Instinct from 2013 Steam, and Quarter Up is actually the first in-house development studio that Skybound Games has ever created Steam. So this isn't some licensed cash grab handed off to whoever was available. Skybound built a studio specifically for this. The people making it have a real pedigree in the fighting game space, and that matters a lot for whether this ends up being a serious fighter or just a fun novelty. Now let me tell you what genuinely excites me about this, because there's a lot. First, the roster is massive for a launch title. The launch roster includes Invincible, Atom Eve, Bulletproof, Thula, Rex Splode, Battle Beast, Omni-Man, Cecil Stedman, Robot, Monster Girl, Elemental, Lucan, Anissa, Powerplex, Duplicate, Alan the Alien, Titan, and Conquest. Ubisoft. That's 18 characters at launch. 18. And the variety in that roster is genuinely interesting. You've got powerhouses like Omni-Man and Battle Beast, technical characters like Robot and Cecil, and then completely wild cards like Monster Girl, who transforms mid-fight. There's also an original character created for the game called Elemental, developed in collaboration with series creator Robert Kirkman himself. Fix Gaming Channel. That detail alone tells you this isn't a lazy adaptation. Kirkman is actively involved. The combat system is what really has my attention though. Players can perform an active tag, switching characters in the middle of a combo to continue attacking, and a counter tag, which lets you escape a combo during an active tag if timed correctly. Steam. So there's real depth baked into the tag system, not just cosmetic team building. You can also use something called Heroic Boost to amplify special attacks and movement speed, and if you land the killing blow the right way, bodies burst in what they're calling an overkill. Fix Gaming Channel. Look, the Invincible franchise is known for being shockingly, absurdly violent, and the game fully commits to that. It fits. It would feel wrong if it didn't. And then there's the story mode, an original narrative written by someone from the animated series, focused on Earth's heroes going up against members of the Viltrum Empire, with Invincible ultimately facing Conquest, Anissa, Lucan, Thula, and his own father, Omni-Man. DLH.net. Much of the original animated series voice cast reprises their roles, including J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man, Gillian Jacobs as Atom Eve, and Michael Dorn as Battle Beast. DLH.net. That's not nothing. That's a proper production. One more thing on the positives. The game includes rollback netcode for smooth online play, comprehensive training modes, and spectator features. Games Press. The Killer Instinct team building a fighting game with rollback netcode from launch means this was made with the competitive community in mind from day one, not added as an afterthought after the community started complaining 6 months post-launch. That's the right way to build a fighter, and it suggests the foundations are solid. Okay, so now let me be the honest friend and talk about what's giving me pause, because there are real things to weigh up here. The roster might be 18 characters deep at launch, but Universa and the Immortal are already confirmed as DLC behind a Year 1 character pass. Ubisoft. Which means the Season Pass model is already in motion before the game even releases. Now look, fighting games have been doing this for years, and it's not automatically a deal breaker. But if you're someone who wants the complete roster without extra purchases, you need to factor that into what you're actually spending. The Deluxe Edition includes the Year 1 character pass. The Standard Edition does not. Know what you're buying before you click pre-order. The other thing I keep thinking about is longevity. The Invincible brand is genuinely hot right now. The show is popular, the comics have a devoted fan base, the timing of this release makes total sense. But fighting games live and die by their community, and whether Invincible Versus builds and retains a dedicated player base long-term is genuinely unknown. Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter survive because millions of people keep coming back. A licensed fighter, even a well-made one, can struggle to hold attention once the novelty of seeing your favorite characters beat each other up starts to fade. That's not a knock on the game, it's just a reality of the genre worth thinking about if competitive longevity matters to you. And honestly, the voice cast situation is a minor thing, but worth mentioning. Several major roles from the animated series are recast. Alex Lur voices Invincible instead of Stephen Yeun. Gavin Hammond voices Cecil Stedman instead of Walton Goggins. And Ross Marquand voices Robot and Conquest instead of Zachary Quinto and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. DLH.net. Most of the heavy hitters like Simmons and Jacobs are back, but if you're deeply attached to certain performances from the show, a few of them sound different here. Here's where I land on it personally. The team behind this genuinely knows how to make fighting games. The Invincible universe is a perfect fit for the genre. The whole franchise is built on brutal, consequence-heavy violence and characters who are wildly different in how they move and fight. The story mode has real production value behind it. The rollback netcode and training suite tell you this was built for people who take fighting games seriously. And 18 characters at launch from a brand new studio is legitimately impressive. My concern is purely around longevity and the DLC model, but if you go in knowing that, and you love the Invincible universe and enjoy tag fighters, this is almost certainly worth your time. April 30th, 2026, on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The gameplay footage coming up next will show you exactly how it all moves, so watch it and decide for yourself.
No one knows why.
Gotta be a term for this, I just know it. Wait, epically fucked.
Are we clear now? You're one of us, or you're dead.
Fuck you.
I suppose that's a decision.
Too easy.
Die, sucker!
My turn now.
Don't bother.
Stand aside.
No more. This will hurt.
You always did have a punchable face. It's all good. I called you a cat.
I'm sorry, Mark. We need your help.
Just in time.
Jumping in here!
Nice try. Make my effort.
Here I am!
I'm here.
Listen to me. You don't seem to understand. This battle isn't yours to win.
It's time to turn it up!